Welcome to Switched on Schoolhouse Elementary Spanish. In this 5-unit introductory Spanish elective for students in grades 3 through 6, your students will join Tony and Lisa on a fun language learning adventure. The elementary foreign language courses offer an effective blend of audio, visual, and text-based activities that introduce children to the language. Listening exercises, fun interactive games, vocabulary activities, and review questions provide a multisensory learning environment for your young student. Now let's take a look at some of the instructional methods that are utilized in elementary Spanish lessons. In Unit 1, let's look at a lesson called At the Market with Marcella to see how the Spanish vocabulary for colors is taught. Most elementary Spanish lessons begin with a listening exercise that allows students to join Tony and Lisa in their language learning adventure. The listening exercises and activities utilize a methodology called Dig-Lot-Weave. This methodology smoothly weaves the new language into the student's own language, gradually and effectively moving the learner from the familiar to the unfamiliar. As learning progresses, the instruction contains more of the new and less of the old, encouraging increasing levels of understanding. Let's listen to a sample of this listening exercise.
Buenos días, Tony y Lisa.
Buenos dias, Grandpa.
Grandpa, what are you doing here?
Well, your mother needs to run some errands, so I thought I'd visit you for a change.
Muy bien. Tell us more about Isla de Providencia.
And teach us more Espanol.
Por supuesto, of course. I can see you two have been practicing.
Lots and lots.
Learn Spanish this way, it's cool.
I'm glad you like it. Well then, let's get started. Elaine and I had learned a lot from Pablo, but there were several more X's on our map, and we only had about 6 more days to find the treasure. We ate a hearty breakfast with Gabriela and her family. Then, with our mapa in hand, we left to find the second X on El Mapa. We followed El Mapa into town, being careful to take the right fork in the road.
Most elementary Spanish lessons include a number of different types of interactive learning activities designed to help students to master lesson content.
Now that you've learned a few of the Spanish words for colores, let's see which ones you can remember. For example, when I say point to something that is verde, you would point to the lettuce because it is green. Are you ready? Okay, here goes. Point to the thing that is rojo. Did you point to the cherries? Good, that's right. A cherry is rojo. It is red. Now point to the thing that is amarillo. Did you point to the banana? Well done. The banana is amarillo, yellow.
In the last learning activity section for this lesson, let's take a look at a scatter chart activity.
You did a great job remembering those colores. Now let's try to find things that are some other colores. The next color Marcella asked us to find was púrpura. Can you see something on your page that is often púrpura? The grapes, right. We looked around the market and found some purple grapes, purple uvas. So take out your colores and make the grapes purple. Good. The next color Marcella asked us to find was color café, something that was color café. Did you pick the potato? Nice work. Papas are usually color café, aren't they? They're usually brown. So color the potato on your page color café.
Most lessons also contain vocabulary lists that allow students the opportunity to hear the correct Spanish pronunciation of the words and phrases introduced and used within the lesson. Let's listen to a few of these words and phrases.
Blanco, amarillo, los colores.
At the end of the lesson, your student is presented with a series of questions that provide a review of lesson content. Questions are presented in a variety of formats. Answers are automatically saved as the student works through the questions, with 85 to 90% of student work being graded immediately by the program. A student is given the opportunity to reattempt questions that were answered incorrectly the first time through the lesson. The lesson is complete when the student has answered all questions correctly or he has exhausted his allowed attempts.